Hey there, welcome back, Marix here, and today we have Icarus. Let's talk about how to play Icarus properly. And no, this is not a joke, this is for real. This video should be played as intro every time anyone starts the new game. So, the things I want to talk and discuss is not what to pick, what to build, what the talent. No, that is secondary. This is way more important. So, let's see. I will address three key points, issues, basically how not to play the game. So these are three things everyone complains, there is bad reviews and everything, and let me address all of them and explain how actually this game must be played. Afterwards, actually, this video should be run by Icarus developers to check, because I think I found a thing. So, three things. First, electronics. Tier 4, expensive and tedious farming. Second problem is base arrays. Yes, it's called awesome, but it's whenever you come back up from prospect, everything was there is gone. And third is prospect timer. So missions, prospects are the same. In this game, mission is called prospect, so you have a time, real world time, that you must complete this mission in. If you fail, you fail quite big. So let's start actually from the bottom of the problem. That's the third one. So let me just I don't know how to start this. These are all the missions. There are a lot of them, and most of the missions that require give you real time, 6 days time, can be done in real time, 15 minutes, 13 minutes, 2 hours, whatnot. So in 6 days period of time in your real life, you need to find, I don't know, 3 times 15 minutes, 20 minutes to complete the mission. If you can't do that, if you fail or I don't know, something comes up, what you do, you jump on your ship, fly back, basically fail the mission. So the missions are timed, but the time is so much. Of course, if you are talking about some hardcore that's specifically 6 hours, that's not for you then, obviously. But that's all besides the problem. What I'm trying to explain, timer is not the problem. You are making the problem where it's not. And actually, it really goes together with, no, not this, with the first problem. The first problem is that's the real one. But last but not least, for the problem number 3, did you know there's an outpost where you can land and there is no timer? If you want absolute insane sandbox mode experience, here, don't touch things that are not meant for you, or you are unable to, I don't know, cope with the thing. Anyways, here below, outposts, no timer. You want to play around, this is where you click. So that's problem solved, done. Next, what we had is base arrays. So this is a little bit trickier. Here I need you to come with me on an explanation journey. I'll be quick. So whenever you land, build something from materials you gather. So first thing, there are no respawns. All the materials, basically the materials mainly we are thinking about ores. Iron ore, platinum, titanium, gold, copper, these are valuable. For example, the wildlife, the trees, the fiber, not so much. They are plenty of, so we don't worry about them. But as they are not respawning, game needs somehow to reset. Basically, there's finite amount of resources on the map, whatever the map is, and then you need to reset to get them more, right? So reset happens when you go back in space. Basically, that's when this base is erased, and basically then you can switch to other mission. But Then you come back down and the resources are reset. So the question is, again, the problem, reminder, the problem was why it's erasing the base. So imagine you have a cave, you gather resources, build something up, then go back up in space just to reset the map, come back down, and again clear out the same cave, and you got now more resources, you build more. So basically, that's a huge exploit. Simple as freaking that. To avoid such exploits, and again, if you want to truly experience without any limitations, go to outposts. In a mission, you have a set of resources, of map that is available for you, the time. That's no biggie or no big difference from any other game. But this is the least of the problem. So this erase somehow makes you feel why I have to do all the same over and over again. So this is where what I need to address. Those who have never played the game and probably are not going to think about it because bad reviews, let me show you those 3 tiers. This is how it looks like on this character. And what I want you to understand is whenever you land the first time, the level 0 character, you have nothing. These 4 are the given technologies. So what you will do, you will pick up things, start, I don't know, you can't even hunt normally because you don't have proper tools. Then you unlock campfire, so you build a campfire, then you, I don't know, make a stone knife. On the second time when you land, you already know that. You most likely will start with bone knife because you will, I don't know, kill some little baby deer and get the bones needed. So what I'm trying to explain is you will skip part of these items because you will not need them anymore in the second, third, 7th of the mission. Then later on, you see there's an iron axe, iron pickaxe. When you land the 20th of your time, you will not make an iron pickaxe. You will already go way beyond and aim to get your platinum pickaxe. So none of your gameplays, if you play properly, will never ever be the same. Not even in counting different biomes you will be dropped in, different talent points that unlocks even more possibilities. Play alone or solo, different approaches entirely. What you do, gatherer, builder, hunter, whatever. So the base erase is least of your problems because you will never ever do the same again. Yes, at the final end, if you do, there might be a choice of yours to do exactly the same. Your choice. So this leads us to the final point, and I'll try to quick as possible because this is the biggest issue. That's why it's number 1 actually. I'm going backwards. Electronics. Every single one of the gamers, those who don't know how to play, because just a reminder, this is how to play Icarus. They come and complain in the Discord, in the Reddit, in everywhere, because you know, when you whine, you want to be heard. Oh, I heard you a lot of times. So let me quickly explain why electronics is the bad guy. So to unlock tier 4, you need 60 electronics. This is one of the most expensive material right after compound. Compound actually, what you make out of this is way problematic because you need 60 electronics for fabricator, then you need electricity for biofuel generator, then material processor, again 80 electronics, then on top of that electronic furnace to bake that compound paste. All of them basically you need them, and all that to just start producing compound. So whenever something requires compound, for example radar, so this is the issue, you need a lot of electronics. Electronics requires gold and copper, so that means a lot amount of caves. Why? Because remember, there is no exploit that you can come back down and exploit one in the same cave. Why? Because that would be exploit and absolute garbage approach. But you know, that's what people does. That's the core of the people. They try to find a way to do workarounds, let's call that way. And again, if you want to, I'll post it for you. So, summing all that up, you might realize and think everyone is like at this point, yes, you counted how much electronics, 167 electronics, pure electronics, to build a radar. And a radar, oh, guess what? Radar is the key thing to all what these players doing wrong, because that reveals exotics. And exotics, if you haven't figured that out, is one of the types of currencies. One currency, the basic currency, is given to whenever you complete a mission, and then exotics are these exotic materials that you require to get, for example, this pickaxe. Best pickaxe you can get from all space pickaxe. This is garbage still. This is better, and then there are one of those two, or you can purchase both of them, but you need 500 exotics. So you might think, all right, now let's jump on a farm to get exotics, and that is the problem. Just again, I'll bring third time the. You think that little red arrow is, I don't know, a mistake or clickbait? Hell no. This is the problem. How to play Icarus is... The problem is everyone thinks and kind of approaches that exotics are the key of this game. It's not. It's absolutely not. Just coming back to the same... Where was it? Tiers, right? All the electronics and everything to build a radar. Now, just imagine if you are not going for radar, but how about mission objective? Kill a worm, explore the land, place a radar, make a beacon, whatever is the goal. It's not required to build all that. Most of the missions you can finish with just going to tier 3, which is easy to get. In 2 in-game days you can get everything you want. Maybe 2 or 2 only. Maybe, I don't know, there's explore mission, you can literally come down from the space, and I've done the missions without building a single fucking thing. That's my choice, because I know what the objective is. An objective is not, I repeat, not exotics. So let's summarize this last point. You see all those missions: extermination, terrain scan, bioresearch, stockpile, that's the new one. Here is deep whine extraction, that is you extract by hitting with any pickaxe you can make and go back, so no tier whatsoever. This is the mission highly abused currently because everyone runs that. Then we come to this one payday. This one mission asks and requires you to build a radar, extractor, find a whine, extract all the exotics and bring back. One mission of all of them. There's one more, if we want to be precise. One of the missions required to build electric air conditioner that is far in the tier 4. So there you also need. But so far I encountered 2 missions that ask you to build tier 4. 2 missions from all of these missions. And if we bring back the number, the huge amount of electronics, you need to make it cheaper. You need to make... No one needs to do anything. You decided that you want to be a Mr. Scrooge gathering all the exotics in every possible mission. You decided you want to get that whine, that extractor. That's you. Not a single thing in this game, besides those 2 missions, require you to do that. And on top of this, I will drop the last point that concludes everything of this. I will explain as a gamer what just kicked me, and then I realized I need to make this video, is you know what other games does? Other games, whenever you land, this is the first basically tutorial, other games would do something like this. You land there, from all 4 tiers, I'd say everything is locked. They're basically introducing you to move around, hunt something, craft something, basically you're done. Then you go back in space. Then in the next mission, you are allowed to build first tier. And then it's basically blocked. It's locked. You can't access it because it's out of your reach. Normally games, every single game does that. They basically lock you out because you're not supposed to go tier 4 in mission 2, okay? Don't be stupid. And we are kind of okay with that. And kind of we are, but in the same time, we are like always, why don't you allow me to get that next tier, that next advancement, the next unit, the next building? It's stupid that you lock me out. This game does not lock you out. This game says, here you are. Everything that is up for your disposal. What we do with this? We do the stupid thing and ourselves decide that exotics must be farmed as freaking nuts. That's not game. That's your problem, your greed, your gamer sense that if it's an exotic, the name itself says exotic, must have my precious. That's not how to play the game. It's not supposed to do like that. And I said already on top of it, but let's make another icing on the cake. You know what is the final thought for you to truly understand what this game is about? This pickaxe, I will just show you. It has mining radius, it has quite low durability, and it adds extra yield from mining. You can land with this axe in your inventory right away. Awesome. Then there's a little bit more expensive, still without any exotics, which has bigger mining radius, yield quite good, 125%, and additional 10% yield. It's already bonus. There's one debuff that stamina is consumed a little bit more. And yes, more durability. You can't see durability ratings, but I'm telling you now. And then, let's see. What was the worth of your greed going after exotics in every single king mission? This pickaxe. Same radius, same yield, same mining bonus. There is no debuff about stamina, which is minor, absolute minor. And there is additional gold and copper. 2 ores, you get 10% more? Oh yeah, durability is exactly the same. I'll let you wrap your head around it. In other words, these axes are almost the same. This costs almost nothing. You can get it kind of right away. These 400 is easy as that. And this, with extensively going after exotics, is marginally, by a little piece, better. And you know what? The same is for every other item. The one thing and only I will highly advise to get whatever suit you want, not for the suit. The suit is garbage. And then you can access the armor. They are locked beneath the tree. You need 200, actually 100, only to research 100 exotics. Those 100 you will get from deep whine extraction, and then after you do the payday mission, you will get more than 100 exotics. This is the, I'd say, minimum and maximum you absolutely need to gather. Then you get everything. All these items are as good as the exotic costing ones. So, summarizing this, these exotics are not as valuable as you think they are. You will find it out eventually after your crazy, painful, and whining reviews. Second of thing, then you realize when they are not worth it. You don't need to go tier 4 every single mission. That's your decision, that's your problem, that's you're doing, and the third, then you finally maybe realize the game is not the problem, you are the problem. Sorry, I don't want to attack you, I want to steer you in the right way, because if you go on any Icarus official channel, forum, Discord, whatever, once in a 30 minutes someone will come in and say, these electronic forms are nuts, they must reduce the... I'm like... And when you read such comments, I don't know, for the 50th of your time, then you're like, shut the hell up. And just a bonus, I will throw in the comparison. What exotic farm, if you are going after them, you can do that, but don't blame game about it. It's similar as, for example, Assassin's Creed music sheets collection or feathers collection. There are a lot of them around in the map, and you can go nuts, really nuts, trying to find every single one of them. And when you find the last one, and then you realize that made a little to none difference to gameplay, and you already hate gathering them. That's similar as exotic. You decided you need to gather them all. You decided this all gameplay, everything is about this. This is how exotic whine looks like. These three crazy guys thought it's the best and I need to collect them all. No, that's wrong. That's not how to play the game. Right? I hope that helps at least someone, because oh boy, I'm enough reading these absolutely insanely bad comments about the gameplay when players truly are too greedy, too self-entitled, exotic farming, must have my precious crazy blind, I don't know, runners, right? And most likely game developers are sitting there like, why are they doing that? It's clearly no need to do that. Why they build every time tier 4? Why they complain about it? Why they complain you need to every time build your base from scratch to tier 4? It's not required. I bet developers like, oh damn, we didn't realize these crazy farmers, basically exploiters, I don't know, that the greed for exotics. That's the issue, not the game, not the mechanics, not anything of that. I hope they will change not a single thing, because gamers need to get their shit together, not the game. Game is awesome, game is cool, game has many more things to come. It's just the first start as far as I understand. So I'm expecting great things from the game, as long as you know how actually to play Icarus. Thanks for watching, we'll meet in other videos. This was Maris. Cheers.